My dad called during my daughter's birthday party from his military base in Kuwait and asked what she bought with the $500 he'd been sending every single month for 2 years. My dad's face was on my phone screen, smiling at the birthday chaos behind me when he said, "So what did little Lily pick out with the $500 I sent?" I laughed, nervous, confused. "Dad, what $500? The smile dropped off his face like a stone. "Kayla," his voice went quiet, dangerous quiet. "I've been sending $500 every month for 2 years." Behind me, I heard my husband Derek set his coffee mug down on the counter. Slowly. "$500 a month," Dad said again. "For birthdays, clothes, groceries, so you wouldn't struggle while I'm over here." My brain couldn't catch up. 2 years. Every month. That's $12,000. Dad disappeared from the frame and came back holding a thick folder, flipping page after page up to the camera. Wire transfers, routing numbers, receipts. "Routing number ending in 4782, he said. My stomach dropped straight through the floor. That was Derek's separate account. The one he said was for work expenses. I turned around slowly. Derek stood there, face white as paper, hands shaking so hard the coffee was still sloshing around his feet like a confession he couldn't take back. 24 months, I whispered. My mind was already doing the math. Couldn't stop it. $12,000. I thought about Lily's birthday decorations, dollar store streamers. I spent an hour making look nice because I was too embarrassed to show up with nothing. The cake I baked at 2 a.m. after my DoorDash shift because I couldn't afford the one from the store. The nights I skipped dinner so the kids could have enough on their plates. The field trips they missed. The shoes with the holes I kept saying I'd replace next paycheck. And there was Derek collecting $500 a month from a man sleeping in a barracks in Kuwait. "I'm sending half my contractor pay," Dad said, his voice cracking now, "so my grandchildren don't go without." Lily's laughter came floating in from the backyard. That sound broke something open in me. "You held me while I cried," I said to Derek. My voice was so steady, it scared me. "You told me we needed to budget better. You watched me sell my grandmother's ring for school supplies." I grabbed his phone off the counter. "Show me where $12,000 went, right now." His hands shook as he unlocked it. I saw the account. Dad's deposits coming in every month from Kuwait, clean and steady. And then the withdrawals. ATM, casino, $200, ATM, casino, $300, ATM, casino, $500, over and over and over again. "I have a problem," Derek whispered. "July 15th, I said, scrolling. My voice was shaking now too. "That was Lily's first soccer game. You said you were stuck in traffic." I kept scrolling. August 3rd, her first dance recital. "You said work ran late." I looked up at him. "You weren't stuck in traffic. You were at a casino while I sat alone in that auditorium making excuses for you to other parents." He looked at the floor. Dad's voice came through the phone like ice water. "Michael," he'd gotten Derek's name wrong, and somehow that made it worse. "Did my granddaughter eat ramen on her birthday while you had my money in your pocket?" Derek couldn't look at the screen. Then the Christmas memory hit me like a truck. Last December, I told the kids Santa was having a tough year. Lily cried for an hour. She came home after school, saw all the other kids talking about their presents, and asked me what she did wrong. She made an actual list. Ways to be better. So Santa would love her next time. She was 5 years old and she thought she wasn't good enough. My whole body was shaking. "You had $1,000 in November and December," I said, while I wrapped dollar store toys in newspaper. "While our daughter spent an entire year trying to be better because you made her believe she wasn't enough." Derek opened his mouth. "I'm on the next flight home," Dad said quietly. "Emergency leave." "Derek, I've already called a forensic accountant. 24 months of wire transfers. You better think hard about what you do next." He hung up. The kitchen went completely silent except for Lily's laughter outside. Derek looked at me, and something in his face shifted into something I had never seen before. Something that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. He took one slow step toward me. I slipped my hand under the counter and started typing a text to my neighbor without looking down. 3 words. Just 3 words. Because the man standing in front of me right now didn't look like he was planning to leave quietly. Full story on the channel linked below.